I could go on a rant. I really love this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Tracy Chapman. Sorry I'm so late to the party. Damn, this is crazy.
I don't think lyrics have ever hit me as much as this has. You gotta.
Hey.
Get a fast car.
Of course.
I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere.
Come on.
Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something.
Woo!
Me, myself, I got nothing to prove.
Bro, this is a Mandela thing for me.
Yeah.
I swear I thought she was white.
You get a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living.
Okay, these lyrics are deep.
It's kind of deep, man. This was kind of deep.
See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, but the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did.
Wow.
That's sad, bro. Sometimes it be like that, though.
Wow.
You got a fast car.
Hey.
Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
Wow.
Deep. I love the pauses, man.
Then she was like,
So remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
I like, man, there's a lot I like about this song already. The lyrics are great. She talking about basically how her dad, he's an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? The mama left him. She kind of, Sparky, you want to make an appearance, bro? I guess y'all can meet Sparky, bro. He wanted to make an appearance. Come on, buddy. Say hi to Sparky, man. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, he punched me in my face. Look, I like the fact that she kind of was talking about just the whole, how she kind of wanted to take care of her pops. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of going hand in hand with what she was saying in the beginning. How she wanna get to a place where she's not working at the convenience store. Great. I love it, man. And I'm loving this so far. It's great, man. Let's do it. He got a fast car. She got a plan. Let's make it happen.
I was too young when this came out to know what she was actually talking about.
you know what? The video used to come on all the time. It was definitely a big hit, but I never.
You never got into this one.
No, I didn't. And when I really got into it more is when Nice and Smooth sampled it.
When someone sampled it.
Yeah, Nice and
That's
Smooth.
what
They
hip-hop
sampled
do. It'll bring
you back to it. Yeah, but
yeah.
I used to see it, but never really listen. But boy, the lyrics are incredible. I mean, I'm following this story from she's got me going right now. I want to hear the rest of this story.
Yeah, that second verse was a beautiful one.
It reminds me of like the Slim. What's that movie Slim? And when the dude and the girl they took off, and it's just it reminds me of something like that though.
Yeah, but that
Fast
loop,
car.
that guitar loop, boy, is legendary.
Yeah, that riff is legendary.
Yeah,
that's all they sampled on that.
That's
when they took
legendary.
That. Yeah, it's.
Okay, not what I expected.
Nice little sound to it though.
Right? Got a little bit of Dolores. Dolores? I can't even explain what this is called, but a little bit.
Not even the same universe.
It's got like a little I can't explain what that sound is.
It has some texture to the voice. It ain't like Dolores.
Oh snap. Well, okay, this Tracy, honestly, I'm thinking in my head, Tracy's gonna be like Pat Benatar. Like, I'm thinking Tracy is gonna be a female that's like got a certain kind of voice, and I'm like, what? Very androgynous voice. Honestly. I don't know. It's
I'm
guys,
listening
girl.
for the Dolores.
Okay.
I'll try and see what you're talking about.
Okay.
This is my shit. There's no fast car. Really my shit, ain't gonna lie.
You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted and we'll move out of the shelter. Buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs.
Come on, Tracy. Bring it home.
So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
I love how the music in the sections fits
guitar is
the vibe and the meaning of that section.
You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me'd find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving.
Oh no.
You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
This was dope. I love this song. This song right here was so dope to me. I can't lie to y'all.
It's weird because I feel as if usually when music makes me feel like this, it's one of those things where I don't want to listen to it too much because I don't want to constantly be in this state. But the strange thing has happened is that it's made me feel the way it has. But instead of feeling completely sad about it, it gave me some sort of relief, bruv. I don't know why. You know, these lyrics mixed in with this voice that's just so soft, and even in her voice, it just feels like you can hear things that she's going through too, and it gives you a better understanding of everything that other people deal with in life. And obviously, when we deal with things, we feel like it's just us that's dealing with it and nobody else ever has anything to worry about, but it's clearly not true. I need to add that to the playlist as well. Man, music like that I usually don't add to my playlist because I just don't want to constantly feel that way, but that was an incredible feeling.
Man, I always wish that I could hear the end of the story. Every time I've heard this song, I'm like, what happens next? Yes. Man, I want to know if they stayed together, if they actually separated, if they actually made their way in the city.
Oh, okay. All right. So, so I think we're on the same lane when she's saying, you know, you got a fast car. Can you get me the hell out of here as quick as you possibly can?
Yeah, because she had like a troubled home life. You know, her old man, like she said, is a drunk.
But is she talking about her dad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was an alcoholic apparently, and he said, or she said that he was feeling too old to be working. He didn't want to get a job, so they had nothing basically. And she says that he's too old to look the way he does, or too young to look the way he does,
but too old
because he's not that old,
right?
But he looks older because he's an alcoholic, and you know, he feels like he's too worn out to actually work. So they don't have much. So she meets this guy, and she wants to go into the city, and they could go start a new life together and make their way in the city. And it doesn't really work out because a lot
you
of
don't
times,
know that though. You said you
yeah, true. But they had some kind of conflict, obviously, to where they were planning to split up at the end of the song. But it never says if they actually did.
If it happened.
But the problem is, in these situations, is a lot of times people go for the parent. You know, that she's looking for a guy and ends up with this young guy that she thinks is going to take her to a new place, you know, and it'll be completely different. But then she realizes this is my dad.
Oh, wow.
I just got with my dad all over again.
But that's true. My mom always told me that most men marry women that resemble qualities of their mother.
Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And it happens to females also.
Yeah. Damn.
I almost, I don't know if y'all saw that, but I almost teared up. I was tearing up, and it was just, no. First things first, I love her voice. I love the fact that she's telling the story. Each stanza is like a different like chapter of the story. Like one is like, you know, we're gonna get out the shelter, we're gonna move to the suburbs. Another one is like, you know, I'm working so we can pay the bills, you know, so we don't have to struggle anymore. Another one is like, is a car fast enough to fly away? And sometimes you just like, you get that feeling from music, not even from music, but like just from life. Like, you know, like sometimes you just want to escape. This is one of those songs that definitely, it pricked a nerve. It pricked a little something. Not sure, but if anybody knows about the singer named Khalid, his voice kind of reminded me of her voice. I'm saying it that way because he's a more recent singer. She's a singer from whenever this came out. I don't know when this came out. Whenever this came out, it's before Khalid, I'm sure. So yeah, maybe he was influenced by her voice. Maybe like, I don't know. But I love that it sounds kind of like, it's kind of like folk music. It's kind of like rap. It's kind of like country. Like there's a semblance of different elements of music in there, and I love that.